Xerfi Global has recently published a study on container shipping lines. The state of the container shipping business is less than rosy. While world trade saw some, albeit moderate growth of 2.3% from 2008 to 2013, and shipping trade routes became busier, with the average growth per year of seaborne traffic increasing by about 3.5% in the same period, analysed container shipping companies saw negative sales growth of 0.2%. The reason for these sales doldrums is mainly a glut of supply leading to fierce competition and price wars. The industry has been battling overcapacity since the financial crisis, as new vessels ordered before the downturn have flooded the market. This is nothing new, as the industry is well known for its boom and bust patterns. When trade growth slows, supply exceeds demand and the market becomes oversupplied. As a result, freight rates drop and new vessel demand drops, thus fleet growth slows. Then, when trade recovers, supply and demand realign, freight rates recover, there is demand for new tonnage and new ships are ordered, but with time lags, trade has often slowed by the time they are delivered and the pattern repeats itself, creating an imbalance between supply and demand. Despite this all too familiar cycle, carriers are continuing to invest heavily in new, bigger ships. Indeed, this may seem illogical due to the current demand and supply imbalance, so why are carriers going down this track? Well, modern mega vessels offer several advantages which make them attractive to carriers. Their scale means greater cost effectiveness, lower labour costs, lower capital costs and improved technology, which particularly supports slow steaming, a strategy that consists of using low engine speeds to save on fuel. Fuel reductions remain vital, as even if petrol prices have considerably dropped, new sulphur fuel regulations are set to push up bunker prices. The advantages of mega vessels are means to an end, as such advantages theoretically drive down slot costs to allow carriers to offer lower rates to customers and thus protect their market share and squeeze out competitors. This same imperative to achieve economies of scale to ensure survival in the rate battle has led to the creation of 4 major alliances: 2M, Ocean 3, G6 and CKYHE. Together, these 4 alliances hold an 80% market share of the industry. Those excluded from such alliances are to be left out in the cold unless they are able to cover more niche markets, such as feeder routes, that mega vessels cannot access for logistical reasons, such as port size. With the industry coming into the hands of a few alliances and operating larger but fewer vessels, a concentration and intensification of container trade is set to follow. This will also affect port operators, who will need to ensure infrastructure is adapted to larger vessels that arrive less frequently, but with greater volumes. Customers are also likely to have more concentrated options when choosing carriers.